Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. This is episode number 16. Sorry, my voice is a little bit on the not so much their side today, so hopefully I can get through this one in one piece. Last time we added a line connecting Jersey City back to Oceanside. This time we're going to prep that line for an upgrade to our cargo by connecting this Jersey City goods factory both to the plastic that supplies it and to the eventual delivery at Jersey City itself, or at least potentially. I'm not sure if I want to change that one out at this point, but the other one, the plastic one, I definitely would like to change. So let's go ahead and add in a terminus station here. I will set it up for 2 tracks, but it doesn't need to be a terribly long one. Actually, maybe it does, just in case. Okay, that's connected right there. Alright, so we're going to connect this both ways to Jersey City and the other direction towards Oceanside. It does appear that coming from that direction, things are a little less ideal. There it is, point of connection. There we go. Add in some signals and we'll put them on this side. There's actually one right there already. And we'll do this side on this one. I suppose we could put one there just to make sure things are clear. I don't want to block the road, but at the same time, I like to give a little bit of leeway. Let's make sure there's a crossover here. Suppose we'll have to stick this right back here at the edge before the road, that way we don't actually block that main road. Okay. Now, are we already connected to the plastic factory? I'm guessing probably not. Actually, maybe we are. I think we have delivery for it. Haha, we do. We have delivery already. So what we need to do is we need to create a new line. Going from there to here. And this is going to be a cargo train from Chula to Jersey. And that is plastic to goods. Production. Okay, we're going to want to get just about the biggest train we can manage. It's a long distance to cover. And then we're going to be taking away the road route as soon as we can get it up and running. So I'm thinking we're going to need a very large high-powered train. And this is going to be plastic, which actually works in a boxcar. Interesting. Okay, I didn't think we were going to get it quite that early, but let's see here. Roughly 100. Okay, 50 kilometers an hour. Alright, let's get that train on the go. This is going to be our new line, so it's a cargo train. It is Chula to Jersey goods. And then we'll delete the road line here in just a little bit. But let's get that train in here first. Okay, this should be it right there. Oop, I wanted the train. Can we get the train instead? There we go. Okay, not much yet. There is some to be picked up. There is a lot at the stop here. Alright, only 15 on the load for now, but we'll see how long does it take to get there. Imagine it's going to take a little while. With 1880 on the verge, just 4 months away, there's a good chance we could have a new vehicle type at the turn of the year. Hoping there is something for us as we go through an autosave. Alright, this is Oceanside, which is passed through. And on we go. We should have our cut through the mountain, the tunnel here in just a little bit. And there it is, heading on in. Caprico's up and over. Nicely done there. That was a passenger train going by us, connecting Oceanside with Jersey. Hopefully you can hear me alright at the moment. This train is carrying a good bit of sound. Sounds nice though. It really did a good job. I wasn't paying too much attention, but it looks like we did maintain 50 kilometers throughout, or at least through most. Well, that was a successful trip. So not largely profitable yet, as it's only just getting started. And definitely did not have a full load. Negative 368,000 at the moment, but that'll turn around. That will be okay. Let's go ahead and get out of there. Get into this view, and let's see, where do we need to do... Oof, boy, that one's struggling. That's the wood to lumber one, but if everything else around it is making the money, that's okay. Trying to see if we're looking at any major negatives. The lumber to steel one also a little bit, and the machine distribution one's still losing money, but the rate not matched up. And see, we did go a bit off kilter with some of those, so I might have to get back in there and even those out. But a lot of our vehicle city-to-city passenger lines not doing so well. But here's the big test, is how are we looking now? Chula Vista to Oceanside, it's doing okay. It's not making a massive profit yet, but it's doing just fine. I did put 5 cars on there with an expensive train, so it's not an easy one to make the profit on. But meanwhile our Hollywood to South Bend one continues to go strong, and maybe I need to upgrade that train, swap it out. Need to add maybe a 4th and 5th car. So that would be 5 of these. And then I think we need to upgrade the train. Yeah, it'll go a little bit faster. So let's do that. Swap that one out. It actually puts it on the same as these others. It's going to hold more passengers that way. You can see more and more we are getting into upgraded vehicles. There's a lot of work to do on that one. Okay, yeah, and we're completely full coming back the other way, that Hollywood train. Let's go ahead and kind of pick that one up and see, where is it? There we go. Looks like it just left South Bend. Did. But yeah, that's a full train. What was the... oh yeah, there's quite a few passengers already. There's 28, 29 already, and the train just left. Looks like South Bend could use a little bit of help. Linking up a few roads like that. I would go straight down here. I don't know, do I want to destroy those 2 buildings? I guess so. I guess so, because that's the cleanest road connection right there. I suppose the big test is where to go next. And I think that's going to depend on each town. South Bend has 2 products coming in. Hollywood has 1. Portland has 2. So we're not getting a ton of fuel. That's not what I'm really looking at right now, though. Okay, we have just 1 for Riverside at the moment. Marietta, Not yet in the game. Okay, Murrieta still absent. That could be our next target. Jersey City is now up and running, and I think I do need to delete the road cargo line on that one. Maybe it's time to find that, delete that. So this is going to be cargo road, and we're looking at, it doesn't start as Jersey. Chula Plastic to Jersey Goods Production. That's the one. Now, let me see what. I want to delete the line, but I want to delete the vehicles as well. Maybe I need to go into the vehicle manager. There you go, Chula Plastic. Sell all the vehicles. Now go in, delete the line. Now I still need this truck stop. This other one though is gonna become obsolete. I don't know if I can sell that for anything. Looks like that would be a no. It's gonna actually cost me 10,000. Let's just leave it there. Well, no. Let's not leave it there because there's maintenance. There's maintenance involved, so let's save that maintenance. And you can see now we're looking pretty good. 63. .63 plastic ready to go. Okay, checking in again. Chula Vista still has nothing coming to it. Oceanside does. I think Reno is the other one that has nothing. Yeah, so we're down to 3. So we need to select one of these 3 and get something on the go for them. Okay, we need tools. There's a tools factory right there. For the tools, all it needs is lumber. But how close can we get lumber? There's wood. There's also wood this way. But again, where is a lumber mill? Oh, there's a lumber mill on the opposite side of town. Wonder if we can have a better shot. We could use the lumber mill there. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Distance would be nice. It could be down to this. I could almost run. I could run a train, couldn't I? I could run a train along there. The big thing is getting a train down into town, and that's still going to be tricky. The lumber mill is here. Let's try something here. Let's see, what does it take to get a train track from here down to here. Yeah, you don't even like that idea at all. You're just gonna build a tunnel. Tunnel might be really the only way to go. It's gonna be really hard to. Okay, that's as steep as we can make it. That's expense-wise, it's really not that bad. It's just a matter of trying to get this some sort of tolerable state. Can go here. So we're about to pop out to the surface. So a mix between a bridge. Make it very gradual. We could head almost straight towards okay, that's just about to the surface now, or is it? No, that's still underground. Still a ways underground. Oh, and the tunnel's right underneath the road. That is actually kind of cool. And that's down to the ground here. This would give us an easy turnoff for a Reno terminus right there. And then head that direction. No tunnel would be required the other way, but if we're still not even at the surface by here, are we going to be past it before we even, meaning we have to loop back to this one and then continue on the other way? That could be the case. Meaning it takes a long time to get a train to change the elevation necessary. Be a pretty hefty expense. I think there's still a lot of ground to cover. Okay, that's where we get pretty shallow. That might be a good stopping place for now, because then we can go kind of with the next. That does look cool. I like how it comes out right below, right beneath the road. Okay, well, there goes $2 million. Let's see if we can get you up to the surface now. Yep, you are trying to go up. It's getting fairly shallow by this point, but it's still not there. Drag this out a ways. Where can we get there? There's our... Oh, no. I don't want to go back underground, thank you. But there's where we get to the surface. I think we could get a station right about here. Maybe we open it up a little bit this way, give us some space, and we could include a station right there that would connect to this tool factory. That wouldn't be that bad. Give it a shot. There you go. Okay, we've made it to the surface. That was a long, big tunnel. So we need a station here, and I think we can definitely go outside. Only need one set of tracks in here, so let's cut this down. Okay, we're going to need a little road section. Let's get that put in before we accidentally forget. Alright, now Reno, it's going to be a terminus station, but I'm not convinced that it's going to necessarily need to be just one track. I think we're going to have enough to do here to justify 2 tracks. Now we'll go back to 1 here. That is in range, however, we're going to need it to loop back a little bit, I think. There we go. That's better. That's going to give us a little bit of room to connect up. And we're going to need one down here by the lumber as well, or the wood. Alright, let's get the road connection. Now this may open the door to connecting this wood all the way up there. Let's see if we can navigate this small space here. Oop, no, not a fan of how you're trying to do that one. There you go. Go here. I don't want a tunnel, thank you. Why won't you? Are you already that extreme on your uphill? Still hasn't even made it to the surface. Ouch. Nope, 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 nope. There's the exit from the tunnel. Ouch. Okay. It is what it is. That is really expensive, though. Can we bring you up sooner? We can. That's still not surface, though. There's the surface right there. See, this is a pretty steep uphill section, and we were already going with the lay of the land on that one. Alright, now the tricky part is going to be to link these two guys up. No, no, no. Yeah, there you go. Level. Okay, just a little tunnel right there, but otherwise it keeps the area flat. You know, that's okay. Now the tricky thing is that was one track. It's always cheaper for the second track. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that is going to be wood all the way to lumber. Ouch. Back to here. And then there. Oh, that's tricky. And what can we carry? I suppose that's kind of the big ticker. We'll look at another. I'm going to need a station. Train depot. But for now, let's take a look. We're making tools. So we need a separate one for the tools. But the wood and the lumber can be one train. So wood and lumber can be on the same train. That's going to be important. Which also means that for now, I don't need 2 tracks. But I do need to get this track connected. We might need a tunnel into the tunnel to connect there. That's going to be the only way for this to work properly. This one, meanwhile, though, should... Oh, come on. There you go. Tight corner. That's okay. Here's where I want to do double tracks, though. Can't do that like that. Let's go back. Delete that. There you go. Okay, connect that, but I do want to, there we go, be able to go there as well. See just how much cheaper it is. Oh, don't give me a collision here. Really? The other side was fine, but this side's not? Oh, but now you're okay? As I pull it out a little bit farther. Interesting. Alright, so the only double track section is from here to here, as we're gonna run multiple trains. The rest of it's gonna get the single. I don't want a tunnel. Can we avoid the tunnel? And the bridge. It's going to slow us down a little bit through here, but that is okay by me. Makes it a little easier wrapping through that way anyway. I don't like the double set of train crossings, but it's going to have to do. We also need to make sure that we cancel that. Let's go back. I'm going to get all the way through here. And make that a double slip. There we go. Okay, we have tracks, we have stations. We need signals. We're going to need a train depot. We'll have... Actually, I don't need any down here because it's only one train that's going that way. You know what? We're not going to put a stop there. We're going to put it here. Let's go ahead and get our double crossing, aka crossover. We don't have to make them a double crosser. You double crosser, you. Alright, let's go with... We already put one on that side. I don't think we need anything down there, but we will split this up a little bit. Okay, those going both ways. And actually, I shouldn't be going this way at all, so we'll just put one right there. Okay. Alright. Last thing we need now. Train depot. That might be something to put down here. Near Reno. Even though this is the wrong end to start on. That would cost me a little bit, but that's okay. Too tight. Too tight. Oops, my bad. Part of me wants to connect this just in case, you know? Especially with the prospect that someday we'll want to buy a train and send it straight to Reno, like a passenger train of some kind. Okay, we need to make our two lines. So we begin with on to here, and then we need to go back to here. This is going to be a cargo train, and we're going to call this Reno. And it's going to be wood, lumber, oh, what's the end? Tool, production. We're going to get the biggest train that we can get on there. It's a 1.5 way trip at least, where you're going wood to lumber, and I think the line, if I'm correct, yeah, it's 2 to 1. So really it's more like a 1.25 trip. One full trip, and then half of that coming back, half the distance. Okay, Reno Train Depot. We're going to need a very strong train for this one. I can tell you that already with all those uphill sections. We're going to need the best train we can get our hands on, and this should be, yeah, these cars. Okay, we're at 105. 112 capacity. I think we're probably going to be as good as we can get. Yeah, flat's 50, but slopes, we're looking at 38 kilometers per hour. For a medium slope, a high slope is 21 kilometers per hour. This might be that. And we're going to be pretty dang slow, and that's 4 million. I only have 3.6 at the moment. So we're actually going to have to even wait just to get that going. Now the other train is a shorter route, easy to do. It's going to be a simple small train for that one. It's not going to need a lot of cars to do what it needs to do. Come on now, I don't want to borrow this money. Lacking any big paydays recently. We should have a couple coming in. Back up over 3 million. Come on, where's the big payday? Still no big paydays in the last 3 weeks with fees coming. Four weeks without a big payday. There's finally the biggest payday we've had in a while. Got us back to where we were balance-wise. There's another big payday. And we got our train. Alright, let's put you on our cargo train, Reno. And we'll find out right away, what can this train do? 20 kilometers per hour coming out. To 25 now, 28, 31, and yeah, here's that slope. Struggling to go uphill. Down to 23, and he's empty too. 22 kilometers an hour. This little valley right here, it would have been nice if we could have gotten high enough to get to the surface there. And the elevation goes up again. So it looks like we're doing about 22 kilometers an hour at our slow point, our lowest. Elevation starting to ease off. Elevation change. And we're picking up some pace. Finally coming out of that tunnel. Oh, why are you starting here? Yeah, nothing doing. You are Pause. I know what's going on here. I didn't think I had it set on a... Oh! Hello. Okay. That... didn't expect that. Train's a little bit too long. And I don't know. Let's see. How do we fix that? Do we extend the tracks or extend the... Because the platform itself isn't even big enough. Let's get that train out of here first before we do anything else. So you're going to reverse out of here. And then we're going to pause again. As soon as you're clear. I don't want you going all the way down. Okay, pause. There we go. Now let's fix this. We need to delete this section of track first. And then we're going to need to delete this section. No, wait, we need to configure, and we need to extend this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There's the bigger platform right there. Okay, that's big enough now. This is still an issue, so we need to take this back. And we get you here. No. No, we could not. That was why you didn't want to connect in the first place. Oh gosh. We need to redo this entire station now. My goodness. Oh, we don't have the money either way. This slope sucks. I'm thinking that's probably our best scenario right here. Okay, how do we make this work? I don't think we make that work. I think we have to go back and delete this. Okay. That one works, but how do we get this around to here? Oh my goodness. No, that's the opposite direction that we want to go. I think this is what we're going to have to do. That'll work. Yes, this'll work. Okay, now it should have already. So we're going to reverse you. I did not put. Well, it's only one train that's going to be running. No, it's not. It's two trains that are going to be running. I need that second one to go. Okay, it should be heading towards the lumber now. I still have this second train right here, but we've got a negative balance at the moment. Second set of train tracks right there. I don't want to go spend additional money, but we seem to have figured it out. There should be a lot of wood. We should have a full load when we get down there. Full 50 kilometers down the hill. We'll see how slow it is coming back up. I imagine we'll get into that mid-low 20s again. Finally seeing a positive balance once again. It's going to drop back below here in just a little bit though. Finally coming out of the tunnel. Now are you big enough here? No, not really. And still nowhere near full. 24 wood is all. Some of that could be down to production. What does it need? What can it take? Right now it's not that much. But it looks like I need to extend platforms to get this big old train on there. And now it's slowing down. It's making its way through there. I've got the double tracks here. I need to get that back really to about here if we can. I'm not sure it will. Maybe end it here. Or just end it into here and add some safety signals. Ugh, had balance for a moment. There's already a signal right there, so we're good. That's a one-way signal. I'm not a fan of that one. We need... I guess to wait here, if anything. There's the signal. Okay, well there's the train moving pretty quickly. We're going to see that it's probably a little too long for this one as well. It is. Just a little bit. That was still $500,000. So that was a good chunk of change, even though it was empty. And this time it's going to return empty. But it will have something on the way back. We're going to need the other train. So we're going to need our one small train that's just going to run back and forth from here to Reno. Back and forth delivering the tools. I'll need distribution within Reno. But that's all going to have to wait till next time. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. And I'll see you on the flip side. Have a good one. Bye for now.